everyone! So today's video is my, what month have we just left? January favourites. January was a crazy month for me. I had all of my university exams, but I also did a lot of retail therapy because of revision procrastination, and also I finished them a little bit ago, so I did a bunch of shopping afterwards to reward myself, and I have been really enjoying a lot of new products actually. It's been a while since I've got a lot of new products to show you guys, so I'm very excited for this one because we've got some new stuff to talk about on the channel. The first I want to mention is my beauty blender. I haven't had a beauty blender since I was in South Africa, so I haven't had one for about 6 months. I have a Real Techniques one, but it's just not as good to me. I just don't think it's quite as great. And I repurchased one of these because for some reason I just never got round to repurchasing one. And I repurchased it the other day and I have just found my love for it again. I keep getting compliments on my foundation and my face makeup, and it's really because of this. I've said it so many times before whenever I've talked about the beauty blender that it just makes your face look airbrushed. It makes everything look so flawless and a lot more skin-like, so much less cakey. There's nothing bad I can say about this other than you do have to use quite a bit more product than normal brushes and stuff, because this does tend to soak it up. But to me it's worth it. I would rather use more product and get airbrushed looking skin than less and not have my skin looking quite as good. The next is this MAC cream colour base in Luna. I purchased this because when I went for a photo shoot at Fields, the makeup artist Laura used pearl cream base on me, and the highlight was so unbelievably on point. The first thing that I said when I saw the photos was, what is that highlight? It was amazing. It was so skin-like, so glowy, absolutely gorgeous. So I messaged her later and said, I need that. I basically need that highlight in my life. What was it? I need to get my hands on it. And she told me that it was Cream Colour Base by MAC in Pearl, but there was one more intense one called Luna, and I went on the site and I just wanted to buy Pearl because it was so good, but it was sold out. But I saw that Luna was in stock, so I bought it and I'm wearing it today. I've been wearing it every day since and I have been absolutely loving it. I use it as a base with my Mary Luminizer as well, but it looks gorgeous on its own, but with Mary Luminizer it's like kabam! Glitter ball. Next is the mascara that I have been loving. This is by Ico and it's their Black Magic Mascara Drama and Curl. It looks like this. Now I got sent this in my latest in beauty box, so I didn't purchase it, and I'm not sure whether this is the full size. I'm assuming this is a sample size, but I have used this every day since and I am loving it. It's also amazing for the lower lashes. It really separates them and makes them look so long, but this is definitely my new go-to mascara now. I really like it, but I'm pretty sure I've used most of it up, so I need to purchase a full-size one. I've also never used any Ico London things before, and I am very impressed. The next thing I want to quickly mention is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder in number 1, almost dropping it there. It looks like this. It's smaller than I anticipated it. So I have been on the hunt for the Secret Brightening Powder for such a long time, months and months and months. Every time I go into a Selfridges or a John Lewis, I always ask them whether they've got it in stock and they're always sold out. So I found out that it was back in stock on like Selfridges and Space NK and all those places. So I went online and I purchased it, and I got it in the shade 1 because I wanted the most brightening one, and I am very pleasantly surprised. I used it to bake with today, just my under eye area, and it has really brightened it up. I'm really impressed with it, and it doesn't look too cakey, and at the moment it's helping with my creasing as well, so I'm very impressed with this. I just quickly want to mention some lashes, and these are the Boudoir lashes. This is empty. They're the Boudoir lashes from House of Lashes, and I am wearing them today, and I really like these ones because they're not too heavy. I've said this quite a lot with House of Lashes. The lash bands are really thick and quite uncomfortable for me because I do wear contacts, but today these aren't irritating my eyes at all, but they haven't irritated my eyes at all. They're really flattering. They're a little bit crisscrossy and they're a bit denser in the middle to kind of lift your eyes up. You can't really tell, but this is what they look like. Just a few more beauty, then we're going to move on to skincare quickly. The first lipstick I want to mention, the only lipstick I want to mention, is MAC Honey Love. I just bought this because one of my best friends, Becky, uses it, and when we went skiing she wore it quite a lot, and it's very, very flattering. It's a really nice pinky nude tone. It's matte, so it stays on for quite a long time. I'm wearing it today with a mixture of a lot of other things, but it's a really, really pretty colour, so I wanted to mention this guy just because it's a pretty one. The next is my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral. Now I have this in the shade Light Neutral here, and I bought Light Neutral first because I thought it was the lightest shade when it wasn't. It's just my normal skin colour, and I wanted to buy this so that I could highlight with it, and obviously I can't be highlighting with the same colour as my skin. So I went online to try and find Fair Neutral, but it was sold out everywhere. So at the beginning of the month it came back in stock on Feel Unique or Beauty Bay, one of them, and I purchased it straight away. No! I bought this from Selfridges when I bought the Laura Mercier, that's when I got it. Yeah, so I bought it from Selfridges because I wanted to use this for my under eye highlighting and my highlighting here, and I am so impressed with it. It looks so good. It really does brighten and lift everything up. It's really good coverage as well, which I appreciate for my dark circles, and there's not a lot I could say bad about these guys. And I do still really like this one just for covering like blemishes and redness and that sort of stuff. So what I'll tend to do is I'll use this one first as my kind of actual concealer, and then I'll use this as my highlighter. So I'll technically use both of these and my foundation, but that's another story. And then the final couple of things go in a pair that I want to mention. This is the Freedom Makeup eyebrow pomade. It looks like this. It's just a teeny little pot, similar to the ABH one, and it's in the shade dark brown. And I have been wanting to get a pomade for a really long time. I bought some eyebrow aqua gel thing from Makeup Revolution, but it was way too runny and just didn't suit my eyebrow hair at all. It was way too light, so that doesn't unfortunately work for me. But I bought this because I wanted some sort of a pomade. And then the other thing that I want to mention is the crown brush that I use for it. It's this teeny tiny baby angled brush, and it's in the number C160-1/16. I bought this when I was at BeautyCon, and these work so well. I used it on my brows today. It's such a great pomade because it's quite thick, so you're able to kind of manoeuvre it how you want it to, but then you can also carve it out if you don't do it quite right. And it's only £5 as well, so it's such a bargain. I got this from Superdrug. The next thing I want to mention is this perfume. This is from Face. It's the women's one, I guess. I got this for Christmas, and it's just because it just smells so good. It smells amazing. It's got this pattern on it, so that might be the only way to identify it, but it smells amazing. And the last two things are skincare that I want to quickly mention. They're both First Aid Beauty, because if you guys watch my vlog channel, you'll see that I did a little haul of this on my vlog channel when I got it. So the two that I've been really enjoying are the Ultra Repair Cream, and I have had really, really dry skin on my hands recently. I think it's just purely because of the weather and that sort of stuff. And this is an intense repair with antioxidant booster used to hydrate dry, parched or itchy skin for the face and body. So I've been using this on my hands, and I've actually been using it on my face as a night cream before I go to bed to give myself some extra moisture, and my skin has been looking so good recently. I've not had spots, I've just had nice glowy skin, so I wanted to shout this guy out. And the second is the face cleanser. It's the Pure Skin face cleanser with Fab antioxidant booster. It removes surface oil, makeup, dirt and grime, and it's safe for sensitive skin. It looks like this. This came in one of their sets, so I didn't buy it individually, and I use this both morning and night. I also got a face mask from them, which I do sometimes use as well, but I have been using this every day, and it's such a good face wash. It doesn't irritate, it doesn't, it's not got any particles in, so it doesn't scratch your face or anything like that. It's just a really, really good face cleanser. That is everything that I have been really obsessed with recently. I'm not going to go through stuff that I mentioned in my 2015 beauty favourites, because there's just, there was a lot in those favourites. So I wanted to keep the new stuff involved in this one. Also, I don't know whether you guys can tell, I have new hair. I got balayage done by my friend Tor. She is an absolute hair genius. I was so over my hair beforehand because it was like roots and then like highlights, but she has blended it and faded it so well. I'm so happy with it, and the ends are lighter and a little bit more ashy, and I'm just loving being blonde. So I knew I didn't want to go back dark. I knew I wanted to stay blonde, but I had to do something about my horrific highlights. But we've also gone quite short. This is the shortest I've had my hair for a really long time, so I'm trying to get used to it because it doesn't even cover my boobs. It's not mermaid hair right now. I don't really think I've got anything else to say other than I really hope that you guys did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. You know the drill. All my links are in the description. I don't think there's anything else I have to say, so until next time, I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye guys.